Good day to all. I am here again to share with you how to make a stock tracking system. This is a big help for all incoming and outgoing stocks that are securely documented. This is almost similar with my previous videos, stock in and stock out, but this is a little bit upgraded. Okay, let's get started. We'll open first the new blank, this one. Then I will put our database here at desktop, and we'll put stock tracking system. I will hit OK and then create. I will close. Then next we will go to create, then table design. First I will type item code, data type is auto. Again I will type again item code 1. This is text. I put 50 here. Item ID, the caption, and here this is the item code. Then I will make it primary key. The next is description. Format. Then next is unit. I'll put only at least 25. Then inventory quantity, INV underscore QTY, so number. I'll make it as size is double. Then general. Then here we put remarks. Then long. We'll save. This is inventory. Okay. Then next we will create a form for this table. Just only select inventory, then go to create, then here form. Instead of form design, we'll click this one so that automatically this whatever table selected, it will directly as the record source. Okay. We'll adjust. We'll change the header. We'll keep this one line. ID. I will make this one visible and height also, so that only shown this one. up, then I will add button, CMD cancel, sorry, suppose here name and caption cancel. We'll go to format, we'll select this one, then fill, I make it quite lighter, no, it's better dark, I'll make it black, then shift color to, then I will copy, this one is CMD save, CMD cancel, CMD save, then caption is save, item details, we'll make it record source no, this one, in here dialog, then I will choose this none, and this one yes. Okay, here I will change to txt item code, then here cancel, we'll put a code on the click event, cancel, do CMD close. Okay, then here save, on click event, those cmd.save, then we need to put also the message box in order to notify the user for some message box that this is successfully saved, then comma, then here PV information, then comma. Now the title is stuck, or let's say save. Okay, now since this is manual entry, so we need to put some validation in order to avoid duplicate item code entries. Okay, so we will put here after update, we'll put dim new item as string, then dim item code as integer, then new item equal me.txt item code. that value. Then next, we'll put some criteria here. Deem is the link criteria as string. Okay. Then is the link criteria then our field, which is item code, then equal, then concatenate with double quote, single quote, double quote. So we'll concatenate with our new item, then double quote, single quote, and double quote again. Next, we will put some if statement. So if me dot txt item code equal, so we need to look up the item code, this one. So whatever the same item code which look up in our table inventory, so it will detect. So item code, I will put first here 1, because we are referring to our item code 1, which is we will enter our item code manually, not our primary key. Okay. If me the txt item code equal, then the lookup first we look up the value in our field, which is in item code 1, close bracket, then double quote, comma, then next is the domain, which is our table. So inventory table, then R is the link. So we put here is the link criteria, close parenthesis, then we'll put a message box. So meaning if we enter the same item code, so automatically it will look up here just to compare. Then if the same item code, the message box will appear. So message box, this item code, then we will concatenate with new item and double quote, then comma, has already been entered in database. I will put underscore because it's a quite long code. Underscore, then proceed to the second line of code, and we'll put VBCR because it's character, and VBCR. This is the second line for our message box. Then please check item code again. So this will show to the user that please check your item code again to avoid any duplicate information. Then the title of the message box is duplicate information, double quote, then double check, we have some error here, space, yeah, that's an issue. I combine a new item and so it should be have a space in between. Then if duplicate, now we'll put this one is me.undo, so it will clear all the fields. Then we'll put here, then NF. Okay, now we'll try if our code works. First I will type 1 2 3 4 CRT. This is just only example. Then sample only, then unit, kg, then this inventory quantity we will not input because it will update into our transaction. Okay, now we will save, then close. Now we'll copy this item code and we will try if this one is, again I will close this one because if we will open, it's showing that first record, so we'll copy this form. I will put here new item. Again, if we double click here, it's showing the first record. Here we will change in data. Here, look, as you can see, data entry showing new or no rather, so that if you open, it shows the first record here, the first row. Now since we are opening this new item, in order to make it blank, we will data, then here data entry we will change to yes. We'll close. Look, again this one have an entries, and I will copy this item code again. Look, it's coming blank. Now I will paste the code. What happened if I hit the tab? Look, this item code 1 2 3 4 CRT has already been entered in the database. Oh, wrong spelling. So this is the one, the purpose of this code. Item code here, database. Okay, so now our code is working. We'll type another code 64321 in C, a new, then sample, tuna, the unit is can, then save. So there's no issue if our data is not duplicated or item code. Okay, next we will create a inventory transaction table. Okay, create, then table design. Here we'll put trans ID, this is auto, then caption transaction ID. So this is our primary key. We'll save inventory transaction. So whatever our transaction, it will all log here for stuck in and stuck out. Next, item code, so number, then description, short text, I will modify to 150. The next is tracking number, short text, just put 50. Then here caption, I will put STCN, so meaning stock tracking control number. Then next, trans date, TRNS date, then next here, next is TRNS or transaction type, either stuck in or stuck out. Transaction type, short text, I will put 50. Then I will put the caption transaction date. Then here transaction type. Next is stuck in, this is a quantity, so I put number. Then stuck out, I would also put number. Then last transaction quantity on hand. So this one, it will show whatever the last transaction. Let's see here, last transaction is 50, so it shows here into our inventory transaction the last transaction quantity, so that we can determine after entering stock in, then the last transaction quantity, and stock out also then the last quantity. So this is the purpose of this field. The next here, I will put, this is optional, but we will include for the trial purposes. So here we'll put RF number. So this is text, we'll put 50. So the description of this one is whatever the request form, it must have a request form number. The next is GP number. So this is the purpose of this one, is whatever the stocks outside, going outside or outbound, so we need a gate pass number. So this is GP, gate pass number. Then here we'll put notes, then long, Now I will close first this one because I need to put additional with calculated data type. So I need to close first just to refresh. Then here, current inventory. Current INV. So this is inventory. So now, this is a calculated field. We will put some F function. So we put if open bracket trans type equal stuck in, then if this transaction type is stuck in, then the true part is we will add whatever the last transaction quantity plus stuck in. So plus stuck in quantity if the transaction type is stuck in. Then if transaction type equal stuck out, then the true part is we will calculate our last quantity, transaction quantity, then minus our stuck out quantity. Otherwise, if there's no transaction type, then this current inventory become 0. Now we will close, then we will close. So this is our current inventory calculation. So this current inventory depends on the transaction type. Let's say if stuck in, then this one plus, then if stuck out, this last transaction minus the stuck out. Okay, then hit OK. So now we have a inventory transaction table. Okay, next we will create a form. This is very important form. Again, just to make it fast, just select this one because this is our record source, inventory transaction. Then go to create, then form, then right click, or we will go to view, then design view. Okay, now this form is for stuck in. Item code, we will hide this one, this transaction ID, I will make it 0. Then here item code, description, tracking number, transaction date, transaction type, we will disable this one because this form we will call into our transaction form, and this form is, we'll put here stuck if rm stuck in. So since this is stuck in here, transaction, then stuck in, we'll put first this one after station or tracking number, then we will remove this one, transaction type, transaction date, and this one. We need only this field for this form, stuck in. We'll modify, yes, then here auto, no, then here none, and dividing lines. I will change the fore color to black to be more visible. So this one automatically will fill whatever we selected on the transaction form. That is why I just only enable these two items for stock control number and whatever the stuck in quantity. Okay. Now we will put a code here in stuck in. So after we enter our quantity, stuck in quantity, event, then after update, here I'll put dim str description as string, then str description equal me dot description dot value, then dim db as dow dot database, then dim rst as dow dot record set, then set db equal current db. Then here we'll put set rst equal db dot open record set, then select inventory quantity from our table, which is inventory table, where item code equal and me dot item code here, then close parenthesis, then we'll update with record set or RST, then we'll put this apostrophe, then inventory quantity equal inventory inv quantity plus then in z, if ever is empty or blank, 0, then me dot stuck in. So our current inventory, which is reside in our inventory table, plus this stuck in quantity into our stuck in form, stuck in, then 0, then update, then end with. So this one will automatically, whatever the quantity here, let's say 5, so will be added whatever the quantity we will put here.